Okay guys, so you need to watch out here. um, I did a short here, well, worked out, then I shorted again, got stopped out, then we reversed the trade. Right now the Nasdaq is breaking the ATR. This is a critical level where we can see high volume of buying in the ES, or we can see a reversal. Okay, so let's see if the Nasdaq can break this ATR with volume. Still, they wanna. There's his handicap is not moving too much. The RTY already went off. So we see the micro ES here. The YM is moving very slowly, guys. Very slowly. Let's see, they're trying to break both ATRs. See the buyers if they can do it, or else we bail out. Need to see big buyers in the tape. 220. Nasdaq just stalled here. Okay, buyers in the tape. High frequency traders. The Nasdaq will break anytime. It's gonna come with high volume. This is the areas, guys, that everybody is looking at. Okay, the ATRs. You can find the ATRs all over the web, free. But the majority of traders don't know how to use them. Okay, you know the market moves in levels. Okay, these levels are standard deviations from the bars or the price. Okay, so this is what we look for if the market is gonna break, or it's gonna go inside the bands again. So we see sellers fighting the top of this area, but the ES is telling another story. Wants to break to the high. Let's see, the Nasdaq needs to break with high volume, else if it closes above, we'll see the limit orders filled here and see the push to the up, at least enough for us to get the target. There you go, we see buyers in the tape now. 1 2 3 4 in the same print, but still very very little. This is when you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, you see these are the trades in the same second. Okay, so trades in the same second. There you go, buyers in the tape. 7 8, you see 8 there. These trades were in the same second. I told you, once it start breaking, you see sellers coming in. They always ruin everything, these guys. Let's see if these guys get absorbed. Give it some room. Right now we're in a free trade on the ES. We recoup the loss from the reversal here. Okay, well, how can we call these ATRs? The ATRs can be like a place where the buyers and sellers meet. Okay, so everything in the middle is worthless for lots of traders. So when the market gets to a certain level, this is where traders start to take a sneak peek. You see ATR here trying to break. You see the momentum in the RTY, the micro ES. We see the Nasdaq, the YM reversing to the upside, starting to move. This is a great instrument to trade, guys. The YM, you can is less volatile, even though from the ES, the ES is extremely volatile sometimes. I'm gonna get the 5 ATR to be the target. Nasdaq already broke. We see an imbalance here. Okay, let's wait and see, guys. Okay, starting to see sellers in the tape. I think I'm gonna exit, guys.
Order filled.
Yep, market can reverse from here. We start see the sell rush in the Nasdaq. It was just it's like They always do, you know, they always do a bear trap, a bull trap. See here, bear trap. If we go, let's see, over here was the same. So bear trap, a bull trap. Okay, they try to push it and it goes back again. Okay, so market is gonna close in 15 minutes. So we're done for
Order
this afternoon,
submitted.
guys. We had a
Order
loser here.
filled.
We had a winner, and we have another winner, double. So
Target filled.
that's it for today. The market we're gonna get very crazy from now on. Nasdaq is done for today, and I'm done for today. There goes the market. There goes. Always spooks me out, guys. It always spooks me out. So if you're interested in the system, there's a link in the description of this video. You can contact me. I can explain you how the system works. Okay, so there's a lot of people trying to contact me about the automation and all that. Uh, Automation can be done, guys, but you know, it's if you learn to trade it manually first, it would be better, because automation uh, cannot learn. The automation doesn't learn. The trader does learn. Okay, so what I developed here is that we trade from the ATR. You can trade from, there's many ways to trade this system. Here's the
Order
correlation
filled.
dots, okay? The correlation dots. This moves,
Stop
you will
filled.
see those dots, the threes and the minus threes over here, and the dots tell you exactly if the inside of the indicator, the instruments are moving in the same direction. Okay, if from bar close they are moving in the same direction, it will tell you they are going down or up. And the arrows, the magenta arrows, for example, the blue arrows and the green arrows are a extreme volume, the blue arrows to the upside. The green arrows are normal volume. For example, you see here the magenta arrow is an extreme volume. The red arrow is a normal volume. Okay, so for example, you see from the tape over here, you see the skid lines, you see the magenta line, you see the blue lines. When 80% of this tape is green, it will print a blue line here, telling you that buyers are overwhelming sellers. And you see here the sellers are overwhelming the buyers. Okay, why we do this? Because when you move out of your desk, sometimes you don't see the prints, you don't see what happened. Okay, so these triangles here are high frequency trading prints. Okay, these are very extreme trades. Okay, that normal people will not do it. Okay, that doesn't mean it moves the market. It's just a high speed participation. Okay, so you cannot jump over these triangles. Okay, so you need to confirm with the tape when you see large buyers in the tape, or the Nasdaq breaking an ATR. Okay, especially an extreme ATR. If the best trades are when the market is falling, and falling, and you see it hits the first ATR, and when it hits the second ATR, this is when the ES will start to move, and you can make your trade. Why I do not trade any other instrument? Because I trade a lot of size for my account. So I cannot trade the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq can kill me. Okay, I can lose $1,000, $1,200 in a trade, no problem, and I can recoup from that. But in the Nasdaq, you can lose 3 times in a row, and it's not realistic. Okay, so very difficult. And the ES works better for me. I don't know for other people, but I'm talking about me. Remember, I told you about the second ATR. Yeah, there we go. This was the target, and I just bailed out. Okay, but that's trading, guys. That is trading. It's a Friday, so we need to be healthy for now. And that's how the system works, guys. You can trade the breaks, for example, in the ES. Let's do, for example, here. Okay, this is if let's say you're not looking at the Nasdaq. Okay, when you see over here, you see the high frequency trading triangles I spoke about. This is high speed trading. These are guys that had high speed machines. Okay, and they trade, and you can see that they are trading at this level,
Order
but
submitted. Order
inverse
filled.
of the market. So what does this mean? Is
Target
if you see the
filled.
tape momentum to the downside, and you see an intention here of a, you can barely see the blue
Target
here,
filled. Stop filled.
and the blue tells you that the tape over here reacted to the upside, but then it was overwhelmed by the sellers. They continue selling in this second bar over here. We see three triangles to the downside, and you see an aggressive magenta arrow. Okay, you can place your limit order here. I use the order entry tool to place my limit orders. Okay, so it gives me time, and I don't have to see the order. I just focus on what's gonna happen in the next 30 seconds, 5 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, and if I get confirmed that the market is gonna go down, so I keep in the trade. Else, if I see a batch of buyers over in here, because this can be a bear trap, goes 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks, and it reverses. Okay, it happens all the time. This is something that you
Order
need
submitted.
to deal with
Order
every
filled.
day, because you're in an environment that there's lots of traders. You're not alone. You're trading with lots of people here, machines and all that.
Stop filled.
So this is how it works, guys. So we trade the ATRs, which is where buyers and sellers meet. Okay, this is where professional traders meet. They do not trade intra bars or something in these spaces. They do not do that. They wait for these levels, because those levels can be seen by everybody, because it is a standard deviation indicator. Okay, so it's like a rubber band, and everybody can see where it stretches and its limits. So this is where the people trade. Okay, so not in the middle. But there's another thing. You can trade the Bidaskmultimarket correlation. Okay, you can see the correlation here. Remove those ATRs, and you can trade the momentum. Okay, so there you go. If you're using automation, yes, you can use automation. You can trade the automation, but win small ticks. Okay, so that way, if the market is moving down, you can activate your trading system. Okay, just don't leave it alone. Don't leave it working like it's alone. You can add volume to the indicators. So there's so many things that you can do with automation, of course. But not every print is gonna work. No, because there goes the Nasdaq. There goes the breakout. Oof, there it goes. Incredible. It amazed me, this type of algos, that the way they work. This is not humans, guys. These are algorithms trading. They went to the ATR, and you see what happens in the ATR. They were limit ordered here, just waiting for the market to come to. You see, this is where the professional traders come to trade. Okay, so you need to learn that. You need to stay with some pattern that's gonna work, and that's gonna give you a financial, freedom. If you trade all over the place, it's very difficult for you to be in the long run, profitable. So what I do in the morning is I open my other workspace, and I close this one. I close this one because I don't want to get tempted to trade. So I go over the other one, and I have automation. I have all my bells and whistles in my other workspace. Okay, so that's where I test minutes, charts, or whatever, and I learn more. Okay, just staring at the charts and letting the automation do the work. Some things work, some things don't work, and when it's time to, I feel that the market is time to trade, I open my other workspace, this one. So I wait for the patterns to come, because I only need 2 or 3 trades, just 2 sometimes. You see, this was almost $5,000 to the second ITR. I just knew it was gonna go to the second ITR, because Nasdaq broke with volume, but I got spooked out. What if it reversed? I would have given everything back. So there's no problem about that. Okay, guys. So I think I explained a little bit. This video is over 14 minutes long, so I don't like it. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend.